Hello everyone! This is your lovely Abbie Dagrin and welcome back to my channel, lovelies. Today I'll be continuing a series that deals with Mars sign, and today I'll be doing one on Libra Mars. I'll be speaking on what your Mars sign means in your chart. Also, I'll be speaking on what it means to have a Libra Mars. Also, last but not least, who they're more compatible with and how they are in relationships. Now let's get right into the video, lovelies. If you have not yet become a part of the Abbie Dagrin family, then this is your calling to do so. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you know when I upload videos on the daily. Please also make sure you hit that like button because I know you guys will love this video. And last but not least, please make sure you share this video with everyone you know, whether it's your friends, your family members, your enemies, anyone who has a Libra Mars, or anyone who likes this content. Now let's get right into the video. So your Mars sign is something that is in regards to your top 6 placements that deals with your personality in your chart. So having a Mars sign, it really shows you and other people how you get when you are upset, when you're angry. Also, the sense of ambition you have in your life and what gives you that sense of ambition, what makes you ambitious, the things that you desire in your life as well. Also, the behavior you have in different ways and different facets. And last but not least, your motivation. So what makes you motivated? That's why when you're not motivated at the moment, somebody may tell you to go look at your Mars sign and see what really draws that drive and that motivation inside of you. Okay, so now let's talk about Libra Mars. Libra Mars, it's probably not the best placement to have your Mars placement in because Mars is ruled by Aries, and the opposite of Aries is Libra, so it's not the best placement to have it. However, by having this placement, you are gonna look at things in a different way than an Aries Mars, because Aries Mars are more of a go-getter, more impulsive, more gonna do something right then and there. But sometimes with Libra Mars, they tend to have a little bit of a passive-aggressive attitude towards things because they're also the types of people who don't really want to, really just go out there. They're not the types of people who want to really cause problems. So they kind of want harmony and balance. So sometimes that passive-aggressive behavior may come with them, so they may at times just go somewhere else instead of being with the person who they may not like. Or that's another way that they will go about things, is probably ignoring someone they don't really want to talk to, but they may be very indirect. So if you were to come and talk to them, they will be indirect as to what the issue is, and they do it because they want to keep the harmony and they want to have balance around them. So they don't really want a lot of issues. They love to stay neutral, and they're not assertive, which is actually the opposite of Aries Mars. And Mars has a lot to do with assertion, impulsiveness, like getting things done. They're not assertive in a way. And sometimes they can be very indirect, but they love to mediate a lot of things. So they want to be able to see all sides of a situation. They're also the types of people who are very peaceful, very calm, and they may at times have an innocent persona. Sometimes they can play innocent, but the thing about it is they do that because they don't really want to have issues with people, and they love that image as well. They don't want to be seen as mean or unfair, so that's why they will try their best to be innocent. That's why they try their best not to speak on issues or just keep it moving, because they feel like they would rather have that passive-aggressive persona than having the assertive or the impulsive persona to them. They're also the types of people who are great at protecting others, but not themselves. That's something that Libra energy really brings. They are going to really talk or get very upset or go hard about something that is blatantly unfair, or protecting someone who cannot protect themselves. That's the time when you will see. That's what gives them a sense of ambition. That's what gives them a lot of anger when they see someone who's being mistreated, when they see someone who's not being taken care of, or someone who's just not being fair. That's when you will see them very upset. But when it comes to themselves, they are, they're just be like passive aggressive and just go about it. So that's when you really see them very upset. They also are the types of people who see drama before happening, and they have great foresight. They're very great at that too. So that's why they, in a way, they have an avoidance persona with this Mars placement, because they see what's coming before it comes. So that's how they'll try their best to do this or do that, or work in a way that really makes sure that the drama doesn't happen, because you guys know they want harmony, they want balance, they do not like conflict. So that is why they will make sure they will manage conflict and compromise the best that they can. Compromising is something that they're okay at, and managing conflict is something they're okay at. So that's why being able to see it before happening is a very great gift of theirs that is very appreciated. Another thing is that they will take a while to plan or see all things through before making decisions. That's something that is kind of the opposite of Mars energy. Mars energy, they usually look at something and say, you know what, we're gonna go. You know what, we should do this. And that's something that makes it really hard for Libra to be in this placement, because at times it can look in one way that like they're procrastinating, even though they do sometimes procrastinate. But in the other way, it looks like they're very smart, because the thing about it is, after they make that plan and see the things that are great and the things that aren't great, they're able to make a plan that is so smooth, and people are like, wow, this is very great, and everything goes very perfectly fine. Everything goes smoothly because they made sure they sat there and they were able to look at all sides of a thing, look at all sides of a problem, and they made sure they got it done. And getting things done is something that they're great at, but sometimes they can talk themselves out of something out of fear of things going wrong. So that's when it can be a little negative, because even if a situation may be perfectly fine, they may talk themselves out of it and not have the confidence or believe in themselves. So that's when they would need to switch to the other side of their Mars, which is Aries, their sister sign Mars, and just, believe in themselves, know that it's there. But if they know it's going to be 100% wrong, then they shouldn't, because that's very good management, very intelligent. But if they just don't have that confidence in them and they don't believe that they can do it, then that's when they would need to switch to that other side and just show themselves and believe in themselves that they can really do what they really want to do. Okay, now let's get into active partnership. So they're the types of people who, in relationships, in regards to intimacy, they love to be active participants in their partnerships and in their relationships. And in regards to intimacy, they love a give and take relationship. So they don't want to be the only ones giving. They want the other partner to give as well. They love change and growth. So they don't always want to do the same exact things during intimacy or in relationships. They like to change things up and do things differently. So that's something that really reflects them in a way. They're very romantic as well. So that's something that really makes them happy. They love a good atmospheric place. They love the place to be clean, love the place to be spotless, love the place to be nice. And that's something that they always think about. So they always think about making you happy and making you very lovely. So that's something that you don't have to worry about. Libra Mars will always think about you. And you are always the center of their attention. You're always going to be the type of person or the person in their lives who they always think of. So they want that in return. So, have the balance that they really want in relationships. They love to make you happy, but they are ruled by Venus, Libra. So they love a good appearance. So they want their partner to look good, to smell good. They want everything in the relationship to be good. So aesthetic is something that's very important to them and something that they really love. And having an intellectual connection, because it is an air sign in the Mars placement. So having an intellectual connection is something that really is what they need in a relationship, especially during intimacy. So having a relationship, having intellectualism, having the aesthetic, and having beauty is something that they really appreciate. Now we're going to talk about the Mars placement that really go with Libra Mars. I would say Aquarius Mars would go great with them because that intellectual relationship will be there. They also are great about the appearance as well. The give and take is something that they will both give. Aquarius, they are givers and they will make sure that you will get what you give them. Geminis would be great because that intellectual connection, being able to mirror their partner. So if they give you this, they will give it back to you. Another thing that would make them great is that they love change and growth. They are a mutable sign, so that's something they would love. Up next would be a Leo placement because the aesthetic, the passion, the giving and taking is something that they like. The aesthetic is something they like as well. And the Sagittarius, because they would be very open-minded. They will also love the appearance. They would also love the intellectual connection, and they would just like to have fun. So I feel as though these placements would be very great with Libra Mars. Thank you guys so much for watching my Libra Mars placement video. Please let me know down below what your Mars sign is and how you felt about this video on Libra Mars. If you are a Libra Mars, did I really pinpoint how you guys are and how you guys really love to do things differently? If you have not yet, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, also that notification bell. Also hit that like button and that share button as well. And if you have not yet, please make sure you are following me on all of my social media accounts from Pinterest down to TikTok. Please also make sure you're supporting my Etsy store, my PayPal, and my podcast, and everything is linked down below. I love you all. Please stay safe and healthy, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, lovelies.